I have a problem with my keyboard, and I tried to log in a lot of times, and what happened with because of my keyboard, it locked me out. So I'm just gonna review things very summarized, like in 10 minutes from CNBC, and call it a day.
Processing error.
Just FYI, because it effed me up, and I'm sorry I can't
I
share
heard
it.
something.
Okay, so today's market summary: Dow Jones slightly up by 0.10%, S&P close to 0.20% in the downside, NASDAQ close to 50.55% down, and the VIX not that much volatility, as you can see here. For mañana, things are looking on the green side as far as we can
VIX
tell,
again?
but really, hmm?
What was the VIX again?
VIX wasn't that high. It wasn't really that much.
Oh,
If
okay,
you,
okay. I thought it was lower
it's
than that. I was
because
looking at
it's
the bottom numbers. Sorry.
yeah, because it's usually like above a dot, above 1% or 3 or 4 or 5 when it gets really cray cray. For tomorrow, things are looking, I guess, on the positive side, but really still to me looks kind of flat. Let's hope this downward momentum continues, and because I'm a little bit of a bear. Um, let's see. Dollar Tree was the loser of the day. We it went down about 21. We were supposed to get on this at some point, and as predicted, it did bad, uh, and we missed out. Tesla also did bad, about negative 4.5, 55% down, and FICO. So these are kind of the losers of the day. The
What
top,
about us on Dollar Tree for mañana? Do you think it will continue to slide or come back up?
okay. So in my opinion, it's gonna go down, but it will do a little bounce up, but not too much. And that's what history tends to do around the earnings. It does a sky down, and then it starts to bounce down. Starts going down. Let's say the next 4 days, it'll go trickling down baby steps. And then maybe after the fifth or sixth day, then it starts doing baby steps kind of on the upward momentum. It could be more, it could be less, but I think the first at least couple of days is gonna do baby steps down. That's my prediction. How about you?
I think tomorrow is going to slide down. It will move a little bit up, maybe at the beginning, like it did today, but just I can't see it. What happened at the end of the day today for the one day, but I'm
I'll let
assuming, or the minute chart, whatever that is, but I'm assuming, okay, it will go down.
let's see. Yes, so here's what it did, and then it's flat right now. But yes, I think it will continue to go down. Let's see. Let's go back to this. Ba, 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 ba. So I don't know what these stocks are. Well, 3M did really well, I guess. Freeport Moroccan. I'll just go over them.
Palantir.
Huh?
Who is Palantir again?
Oh, Palantir is PLTR. You want to hear this?
What did they do though?
Something I believe is with cybersecurity, but let me look.
Okay, okay. I just couldn't remember.
Let me look at Palantir. Palantir Technologies is engaged in building software to assist counterterrorism investigations and operations. It has built 4 principal software platforms, including Palantir Gotham, Palantir Foundry, Palantir Apollo, and Palantir AI. P. Apollo is a cloud agnostic single blah 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 blah. So basically, counterterrorism software. So it's so I would say security software. So I'm just gonna go over 4 more stocks and call it a day. So I'm gonna go over Apple. So Apple went down about 1.21%, and you can see that it started to go down around right at the open. You can kind of it started to go down, stayed a little bit flat, picked back up at the in the after like 2 o'clock or so, and then started to go back down. And in the post market, it also kind of stay flattish. We can look at the let's see, 6 month or so. And as you can see, here's the $200 mark. It has been going down. Let's look next at Microsoft.
I'll just chime in while you're doing that and say, I think Boeing went down dramatically today. Finally.
Yes, I believe so because they had, I will check that out. So
They've
here's
been in the
Microsoft.
news for bad stuff again.
Here's Softy. It did the same thing as Apple. It dumped in the beginning of the day, but it did better though because it did pick back up, and even in the after hours, it has been picking up. As you can see, it's having a, it's still up there. It's still kind of in the, 415 range. It's not really dumping down or anything. So it's sort of very strong still. Let's look at Apple, let's look at NVDA, our favorito of all times.
It's slightly doing better. It still needs to work at it.
It's went down $10 throughout, probably more, negative 1.12%. And in the after hours, it did slightly a little bit more. So here's what happened. This was the low of the day over here. And then it started to pick back up in the around 1 o'clock. And then in the after hours, it went down a little bit.
Corky said he's praying for a $300 slip.
I hope that happens. Maybe 500 would even better, but hey, we can't be greedy.
I'm trying not to be greedy.
Yes. Okay, so we got what? Apple, Microsoft, NVDA, Meta.
Oh, while you're doing that, I'll just say Campbell's, CPB. We've been proponents of Campbell's. Bought it in the low 40s, between 40 and 42. It was downgraded day or
Yes.
two ago. And it
Good
was
point.
downgraded to a new high of 49. And we have been promoting the 55, 56 level. So this is additional information that you may want to use to say, hey, maybe I get out around 49.50, between 48 and 50, versus trying to get the full 55, 56. So
Good
it's
point.
just something to know. And I will let you continue. If I remember, we'll talk more about it, but I wanted to bring it up because we have been strong proponents of buying Campbell, and we're in it.
Correct. I think the viewers will appreciate that because we did see that in any news information that pertains to a particular stock, you got to pay attention to that, especially a downgrade or an upgrade. Here's Meta, another favorite of ours. It has been doing fabulous. It did 2 down days. It started to pick back up. Today was kind of in an indecision doji. We hope that it continues on the downward path and momentum with all these other, Mag 7. But, we got to take it one day at a time. We'll get what we'll get. But let's hope that it continues. I would say this one was more flattish than the other two. The other two were more dramatic. Apple and Microsoft. But that's basically it. So we got Meta, Apple. Who other NVDA? Who else is in the Magnificent Seven? We could also look at Boeing real quick. Do you remember the other Magnificent Seven?
You said
Tesla
Meta, Facebook,
got that one.
Apple, Netflix, Google.
Oh yes, we'll do Google next, and then I think that will be it. So here's it went up. So it went down, but then it picked back
This
up.
is on a 5 day.
Yes, but even the one day, the beginning it went up and then it went crashing down. So it did a little up sky, let's trick people, boom, and then it went down.
Yeah, that's what
After.
I'm saying. It was, yeah.
So yeah, and Boeing
I don't
has
know
been
why they
having
keep going back to, you keep putting in candles and they,
it's you know, this is a free software. What can you tell you? This is what you get. So this yeah, bad news. They've been getting kicked every single day as something every 5 days they get bad news. And something, you know, something bad happens to Boeing. So just wait for that level that we had identified that Leanna said, wait until it gets to this level. And that's where we're going to buy it. I believe it was 160 or so. We can confirm
yeah,
that one.
definitely is between 160 and 180. So yeah,
I think, yeah. So just wait till it gets to 160 to buy this. Don't rush because this thing, every 5 days, it has bad news. Let's just be honest. So let's look at Google. Another Mag 7. So this one looks like it did better than the others. The others were beaten down, and this one was like, no, I'm not gonna get beat down. You know, because it has been getting beat down like cray cray. Um, so it to me it looks more flattish than anything. It didn't really do that much. If you got it here at the low of the pre-market, then you would have done well. But if you got it like throughout the day, it didn't really move that much, if you ask me. But yes, it did go up 1.29%. So if you got the low and the high, you did well. And in the post market, it picked up a little bit, but you know, not overly much. And that's it. That's all I have. It's a quick review. I
you want to put
apologize.
in candles really quick?
Yes, ma'am. CPB.
I just want to see.
Oh, let's look at EBC Bank or some bank. We usually look at a banco. I got to keep on moving. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. So yeah, it went down. This is probably a good long for tomorrow.
You're right.
Because it has been
what's the
getting
price?
beaten up.
What was the closeout price?
The close 42.80.
Okay.
Yeah, put that on the notes, Leanna, because I got rid of my shares, but it has gone down that I could buy some.
Oh, I didn't know you had got rid of your share.
Yes, I got because I was like, I'll just wait till it gets to 42.
Oh, but you got out. You made a few pesos, right?
Yeah, it was a while ago. So yeah, it's
A while ago, because it hasn't been positive in a while.
yeah, so
It's been a while since it's been positivity.
yeah, so it should start picking if it go. I would like to get it at 42. Um, so we'll see if it drops a little bit more or whatever. But yeah, it looks like a good long for tomorrow to pick up. And that's basically it, my friends. Like I said, I apologize for the technical difficulties, and it's a short review, but I hope that for the next time I come, I will have my technical difficulties sorted out and you'll get a better review, including the financial reports that I've promised. That's it.
Peace out. Thanks. I'm gonna call you.
Peace out.